And we're live.
They are talking about banning menthol cigarettes. Did you see that?
I did. I
Where, the
did.
whole country or
The
what?
whole country,
Yeah,
the
executive
FDA.
order.
Really? Oh, that won't
And they're saying it's a racist idea because 80% of black smokers smoke menthols.
It's a
The
freedom
second I
issue.
heard it, I thought it was a what is it, like parental but dad? It's also a P word. What is it? It's not maternal, paternal.
Paternal?
I thought it was like a paternal sort of action to prevent black people from hurting themselves. And it is a little racist to be like, you know what? We need to protect black people from tobacco.
What's the rationale of it?
Well, no, it's certainly the rationale certainly has to be
But
that menthol cigarettes are akin to the flavored cigarettes that are already banned because I remember there being chocolate cigarettes and wanting them so much and they banned them. If I could if there were chocolate cigarettes out there, I'd be smoking one right now. Be smoking one right now. That's why I would always get those really expensive fucking cigarillos when I was in Vegas because you could get like these really sweet candy like flavors like chocolate and peach and stuff. And I'm aware that Swisher makes those artificial flavored grape and peach nonsense. No, that stuff makes me sick to my stomach. These cigarillos were like soaked in like honey and like
Ooh,
nectar of the gods, and they smelled and
they're fancy.
tasted like what they said on the label. But yeah, I think that's the deal, that they don't want something that's sort of masking the flavor and the effect of tobacco and nicotine to the lungs because it makes
Yeah.
cigarettes more smooth.
Yeah, they did the same
Um,
thing with the vaporizers, like you said. Like, those Juuls were so popular because the flavors were like creme brulee and
oh,
mango,
mango.
candy. Well, I was gonna say candy corn, but that wouldn't sell. Cotton candy, whatever it would be. And
Yeah.
they literally got rid of it because it's like you're clearly marketing this to children. And so exactly, like they're clearly saying, oh, menthol's not just a type of cigarette. That's another flavor. You just got to use what Virginia tobacco flavor in all your cigs, all your. I don't know how. Immediately, people would find a way around it, and they would make like the tiniest little fast smoking cigarillos that had like menthol or something. They would figure something out.
I'm reading the FDA the press announcement, and
Mhm.
so Kyle's right. By and large, it's a flavor, and they're saying, "Look, we banned flavored cigarettes, so we're going to ban menthol flavor too." But I'm not wrong either. For far too long, certain populations, including African Americans, have been targeted and disproportionately impacted by tobacco use. Despite the tremendous progress we've made in getting people to stop smoking, that progress hasn't been experienced by everyone equally. These flavor standards would reduce cigarette and cigar initiation and use, etc. They're basically saying black people are smoking menthols, so we got to get rid of menthols. They're being targeted and
They're saying that black people are smoking more than white people. I've never once
Black
heard.
people smoke menthols more than white
they're
people.
being disproportionately impacted by this target, I guess.
Are menthols worse for you than regular cigarettes?
I don't believe so. The menthol is about masking the effect of tobacco and nicotine. It tastes better and it's smoother on your lungs.
Yeah, like that's what it's. That's a weird rationale.
I don't
Like,
know
just
if black people smoke more than white people.
that's why it doesn't make
Um,
sense. Like, unless it was like we discovered that one menthol cigarette is 15 regular cigarettes. We got to shut it down. But
I don't know which race smokes more, but I know for
Asian,
100% fact that black people smoke more menthols. Like
yeah,
80% of 85% of black smokers smoke menthols, Newports or Cools or Camel Crush or Marlboro Smooth. It's one of those, Marlboro Menthol.
if I had to guess
It's
the population that
Oh,
was unfortunately smoking, I would say Asian.
this is interesting. So black
Asians
people
smoke a lot.
smoke fewer cigarettes and start later than I think the general population doesn't. Than whites, but they're more likely to die than whites.
But
So
how
they
can
s-
you, from smoking related stuff? How could they drill
Yeah,
it
yeah.
down?
I paraphrase it, but the words are they are more likely to die from smoking related diseases than whites.
interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe a propensity to heart disease.
My
You would imagine.
personal theory was worse healthcare. Yeah,
Perhaps
a
worse
propensity
healthcare.
not to have health insurance.
Yeah,
Maybe, yeah, heart disease. I know the
possibly.
obesity rates are higher, and
That
that is
doesn't help. Yeah.
sure. Diabetes rates. Well, that wouldn't be a smoking thing, so that wouldn't matter.
No, that wouldn't affect that.
Heart
But
disease,
but but heart disease is a big one in the African American community. I know. Yeah, I think it's bullshit law. Like it's more that nanny state nonsense that I always hate to fucking see. It's just like, look, if you want to ban tobacco, I'm actually on board. But don't do this Nancy fucking like ATF shit where it's like, oh no, you can still have that, but not if it looks cool, not if it tastes good, and not if it's smooth. Like none of that. Let's get out of here with that.
They ought
Come
to
on.
do
Like,
trades. They ought to be like, you know what? We're taking your menthol. We're giving you pot. Deal?
yes, absolutely. Deal. You can take our cars away if you give us pot.
You're the first person there at the voluntary
On his bike. Pedaling
I'm gonna pedal my high ass on home, boys. Peace out.
Gives away his car, comes back with a pound of pot and a skateboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
that
I'll
is
have one of those electric skateboards and I'll be boogieing on out of there, getting radical.
Yeah, that's not going to get through. That would be no way.
Like I don't plan on smoking.
Oh
like,
no,
I have no
it's not a
interest
get through, Taylor. It's a executive order.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in smoking a cigarette, but I know like the next time that like when we were in Colorado last time, it was like, oh, I want to smoke a cigarette now that we're high and we're drinking beers and stuff. Like
Now it's
I want
legal.
I want a cigarette or 2 cigarettes. I'm not interested in buying a pack necessarily, but I want one. And now they're gonna like
black markets in this country. We want to make a new one, a new cigarette black market.
I was
The
I didn't realize it.
ATF want to bump up their funding and they need an excuse. Go burn down tobacco farms.
What's up, Woody?
Is it Governor Gavin Newsom?
Oh, is it
that's
only a
doing
California
it?
thing?
I don't know anything about
I'm not
that.
sure. I thought it was a Biden thing,
I did too.
but as I Google it, I keep seeing references to a California thing, and now I'm not really sure.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh.
not very freedom loving.
Oh, it is a Biden thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was telling Chiz and the guys that are on the Discord, I was like, maybe I'll vacuum seal a carton of like my old brand of cigarettes so that like I've always got like I've got a carton would be a lifetime supply because I want like 3 cigarettes a year or
Is a
something
carton
like that.
like 100? How many cigarettes in a carton?
It's 10 packs, so it's 200 cigarettes.
That's a lifetime supply.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
interested in
5 days for a more, I don't know,
For a seasoned smoker,
for
yeah.
a cool
It is,
person.
it really is. It's less than a week for a cool
Somebody
person.
who's like pretty tight, that's not very many at all.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like trying to become like really tight, so I've taken up.
Yeah. Kyle, if you were lit, you'd smoke more cigarettes.
But I could see like,
If
like
you
it's
smacked.
it's
I
like
got
a
smoke. I wear Letterman jackets and smoke near middle schools. Just, that 30-year-old guy is really cool.
I just don't like the idea that I'll never have another menthol cigarette for the rest of my life because I always smoked menthols. I smoked Marlboro Smooths, and like I don't know, like some I get high and like we're eating like steaks and baked potatoes and we're all stoned and then we're gonna have maybe drink a beer or two after. It'd be nice to like go out on the patio and smoke a cigarette.
You'll be able to. Don't worry. This isn't gonna cause anything. It'll be fine. You wait.
I got the vacuum sealer in there ready to go.
You got like that.
So Kyle, you smoke menthol cigarettes?
I smoke or smoked? What's the question?
Either one. But did you prefer
smoked.
menthol?
Oh, always. I've never smoked regular cigarettes.
Wow,
like
you
for-
have soul.